right, welcome back to Budget Stuff Save Repeats. I'm Melissa. Thank you so much for being here. I just have a quick update on our mortgage process. You guys that have been here for a while know that we are aggressively paying off our mortgage. When we started tracking this about 3 years ago, we started with right under 265,000. And as of last month, we were at, well, March. I know this is May, but this update is for April. As of March, we were at 192, $510,000. Let me just bring this a little bit closer so you can see some of these numbers. So, um, yeah, it's a big tackle. This is a slow and steady type of a process. I am in the gear of retiring, and as I get closer to retirement, I definitely want to have my mortgage paid off too. Just this big payment knocked out. So we make bi-weekly payments. So every 2 weeks, half of our mortgage is taken out of our account, and that's done through our lender. And the first payment, just I can see that they took it, but nothing posts. When the second payment comes out, they will make one payment at a time. But by you doing it bi-weekly, is built in that 2 months out of the year, a half payment will go straight to your principal, because it will be like what they call a magic month, and that's three payments coming out instead of two payments. So if you do bi-weekly payment, it guarantees that you're going to make one full principal payment per year. If you made one principal payment per year and nothing else, it would shave off about 7 years off of a 30-year mortgage. And so we definitely want to do it a lot quicker than that. So for April the 14th, our half payment came out and nothing happened. And then just a couple days ago, the other half came out, and so a full payment was made. $733.68 went towards our principal, and $461.22 went to interest. The rest went to escrow for homeowners insurance, and what else is in there? And our taxes. So, in the state that I live in, Delaware, if you have a mortgage, you have to escrow. So, which is fine. I like just making one payment and don't have to think about anything else. But the good news here, I mean, interest is still high, but it is wonderful that we're almost making double the amount of payment towards our principal. So I'm celebrating every win. And then just the other day, I made an extra principal only payment of $1,706.32. I've been just adding that little change at the end so I can have round numbers. So that leaves us with a balance of $190,070. So inching closer and closer to that finish line. It's just slow and steady until we get there. So far since we've been tracking this, we've paid $74,883.32. I have a tracker here just for fun. Honestly, that's what it is, just so I can see my movement. Each one of these blocks is worth $2,650. So we can color in 28 blocks. I know that the last 2 years, this top row weir was 24 blocks. So 25, 26, 27, 28. So we get to color in one more. And this is just showing me my progress. It's keeping me motivated. I am just with every payment that we make, I do get a little bit more excited because I understand what it represents, even though we are still in this for the long haul. And I mean, it's easy to say there's no light at the end of the tunnel right now. But one of the things that I'm also celebrating is this 74,000. We are so close to having $75,000 paid off in under 3 years. And I didn't want to put my goal out there, but I guess I will. I'm hoping that at the end of 2025, this number will be 100,000. So that means we would have paid $100,000 off in 3 years, and that is just so encouraging. If we can do that, we can knock this out relatively quick, even though years are long. But that is it. This is just to keep me motivated, to keep me going. I love to see everyone else that's paying off their mortgage. I'm rooting you on. I know you're rooting me on. And we're just going to keep at it, slow and steady, until we get this done. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.